Sometimes I think we gotta ask ourselves that question: do we want to stay on the shallow side of life, or move to the deep end of life, in which God becomes our only lifeguard?
Willing to be yourself in the sight of people, no matter what people think. I think that's what it's all about. Yo! Welcome back to the channel, man. Look. It's another day to enjoy this beautiful weather, to enjoy the trucking grind. And it's another day to make another dollar and to inspire somebody else to be great. Y'all stay tuned for this video, man. We finna jump straight into it, and we finna talk about what I learned in my first year in business, not only as a truck driver, but with starting my own company. Stay tuned. So look, we jumping straight up into this video. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This weather just did a complete 360 out here. Like, y'all see I'm out here in the white shirt. It's feeling so good out here. And look, I got no choice but to come give y'all some of this, you know what I'm saying, good inspiration right here. So look at this. I learned a valuable lesson this year up in it's been about 1 year since I, you know what I'm saying, started low transportation. And of course, companies take a long time to get started, so there's no rush, you know, it's just a process. Sometimes you gotta, you know, start it and just water it, get your money right, you know, get your connections right, meet new relationships, figure out everything else in the game. It's a lot of stuff that go into, you know, when you start a company, because it could take 5 to 10 years to actually build a company and all of that stuff, especially with the economy being the way it is. So look, you know, you got to file them taxes. You know, April 15th was the deadline. You know what I'm saying? So we going to come with a little bit of business knowledge that I learned. And honestly, that everybody got to learn if you're going to do, you know, be in this trucking business. And guess what? I love to share my own personal experiences because for all my young guys out there that's watching me, for all my, you know what I'm saying, OGs that's watching me, man, that probably don't got a trucking company, never had the, you know, the integrity or courage to start one. Look, we all can do it. You know, it's for all of us. So look, check this out. Numbers is very, very, very important one. You got to know your numbers. You got to know how to manage your numbers, manage all your categories. But nevertheless, this is why people spend big money on CPAs. But for me, before I ever hire somebody to do something or something like that, I also want to know that I know how to do it so that I can know what to look for. So, you know what I'm saying? I got my taxes filed, you know, on the personal side and the business side. But what I learned about what I did, and I can say I made a little bit of a mistake, but it really wasn't, because everything is a learning lesson, especially for something like this that was new to me. So the first thing I'm gonna say is I did an S corp. Now you got S corp and you got C corp and you got, you know, sole proprietorship. You got many other ways you can file your taxes with the companies that you got. And some made me want to do an S corp because I heard it save you money on the tax side. But listen to this. It ain't always about saving money on the tax side. So what I learned is, I'm gonna share this with y'all. Basically, with me being an S corp, I'm overly exposing my own Social Security. So that means all the risks that the business takes on and stuff like that. Because I'm an S corp, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff, it works as like a pass-through entity. So basically, you know, and it gets even deeper than this. But I learned that, say for instance, I make $100,000, you know, on the personal side, and you know, I make $200,000 on the business side. Basically, that tax form gets put all together to see how much I will owe. You know, after the W-2, if I was working for an employer, on top of me being a 1099 with the business and all the tax cuts that he get. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like that. I think the S corp could be more for a small business owner, which, you know what I'm saying, I do have a small business technically, but like that could, you know what I'm saying, affect your Social Security because you actually taking on liabilities for that company. I don't like that. I mean, at the end of the day, business is supposed to be ran through as a separate entity than yourself. And as an S corp, man, you overly exposing your Social Security information. You overly exposing, you know, everything with it being a pass-through entity, and that's not how I want to conduct business for my future businesses. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it gets deeper than that. I'm still learning all of this stuff, but that's something that was really key to me with the S corp, like, because you know, yeah, it's you save more, quote unquote, but at the same time, you know, whatever I basically owe on the business side for something that I need to pay to the IRS, I gotta pay it from my own Social Security and from my own, you know, revenue that I made on the personal side. And I don't think that's cool. At the end of the day, we pay too much taxes out here. We every single where we go, every store, every gas station, every tire, everything is being taxed. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we need to get some of them taxes back. That's the craziest part about everything. Every single thing you do is taxed in the United States. You know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to make $1 million, but man, you might pay half of that in taxes. So we always trying to take tax deductions, tax write-offs, tax cuts. And this was a valuable lesson that I learned about the S Corp and C Corp. You know what I'm saying? Because the C Corp is ran a lot different. And look, y'all can talk to a CPA or an accountant, whatever y'all want to do, but that's something that I learned, and I'm like, no, I'm moving forward. I want to run it a little different. I don't want it to be. I don't want my, you know what I'm saying, own Social Security number to be overly exposed to my own income on the personal side, to be exposed and forced to pay for, you know what I'm saying, my businesses or my business. So look, man, this was a simple video, but look, we out here on another day trucking. Hey, every single day is another day to grind. I mean, like, if God gave you the breath, if God gave you the feet, if God gave you the mind, the hands, look, I'm going to be honest with y'all, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. It's too much money. It's too many opportunities. It's too much out here. It's too much. Get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if owner-operators bringing in $500,000 because it's just too much. The margin for success is too high. Why y'all ain't out here? Stay tuned for more videos, man. Look, that's what I learned in my first year filing taxes. Hey, keep rocking. Find who you are, live in spirit, and find peace.
Our lives are meant to be legacies for somebody else, for generations to come. And we got to continue to walk after that and do things that are courageous.